Welcome back to the Weather Crew. In this update, we are going to be tracking a very large nor'easter expected to slam the southeast, mid Atlantic, and northeast. In this one, we are going to be tracking the rainfall, wind gusts, temperatures, and your timing for your commute in the system. So, we are going to be expecting at least 30 to 40-mile-an-hour winds. That is very likely for anyone in the path of this with wind gusts up to 50 to 60 locally, potentially higher along the extreme coastal areas, could be gusting over 60, and then 4 to 8 inches in the southeast and 2 to 4 in the northeast, locally higher in the northeast too, and in the southeast in spots. So we are actually going to start out with the satellite imagery, and this is a very interesting satellite tonight of the beginning looks of this storm. We have two parts. We got one in the Gulf, clearly as there. You can easily tell with a lot of rotation getting flung into this area, but then you got a lot of rotation coming up like that. So your low pressure is sitting underneath these clouds, probably in this area, with a lot of your banding and rain bands reaching out on this side, more like a sheared system. But it's a pretty healthy look on satellite imagery already in their Gulf. I do expect it to make a landfall in Florida in the next coming 10 to 20 hours, where this low is probably going to slam in these areas right here. Somewhere in this area, all right, is expected to get in the landfall. Pretty impressive half to this system. I'm not even gonna lie, it is very impressive. Already getting a low level center is expected, but we do have another part to this that I'm gonna look in a bigger view, and we're gonna really look at this. But this is that nor'easter that's really gonna be shaping up, and honestly, to me, this is really already starting to gather its strength. One way you can easily tell here is, look, you got very nice banding features, and look how all like this rain band does something like this. It rains around like this into this. So your low is actually probably all the way back here with all your precip, like I said, in the cloud features. But this is actually a very impressive low level center in your Gulf of Mexico that we have to really watch the development of this, because it's really going to matter. The stronger it is, could lead into a stronger nor'easter. The weaker it is, of a little less impactful nor'easter. It really just depends. But right now, it is looking very sharp, looking very aggressive. And these are going to be actually two parts of this system. That Gulf one, like I said, so can I look in long wave? Let's just look in long wave. And I just want to give you a overall view of these two systems. So this is okay. Okay. This makes sense. So your low for the first one is right here. Your second low is right here. This is going to be meeting up over here. And this is going to be meeting up over here with it. So these two pieces of energy is going to combine to make a very large potential bomb cyclone across your northeast with very damaging winds and very heavy rain. All right. Pretty impressive how these two systems are looking and expected to combine. They're very strong on the looks of it. We have a lot of models that we can use to describe what's about to happen across its southeast and northeast. I don't know why my computer is okay. Never mind, it's working. Okay, so we're gonna take a look at the NAMs. We're gonna take a look at some of the mesoscales. We're gonna take some of the looks of the global, because they all have their opinion. So, like I said, there's the two systems that's expected to be forming. One up in Bismarck, Dakotas, and then in pretty much the central U.S., and then one in the Gulf. But we are gonna take a look into 24 hours. 24 hours, 7 p.m. tomorrow. And yeah, this storm is pretty much starting the weekend, starting to get absorbed into this big junk down here. Uh, Once again, strengthening even more rapidly. Not even actually make landfall. So, my bad. More than 24 hours. I kind of thought tomorrow was like Sunday. I don't know why, but you, like I said, it's going to be expected. This is in 48 hours, and you got a large nor'easter. And what happens? Like I said, this system right here meets with the coastal low. I do personally think the coastal low will be stronger than the NAM. It's just not showing. But this will both converge into one large nor'easter. You can tell this is the storm. The NAM likes it to rapidly strengthen, like I said. We go from a 997 to a 994 to a 993, 991, and a 988, and then 983. But rapidly strengthening, and you can tell on the NAM, it has more of an inner track where you got a track that goes through central PA, but you got a 976 millibar low, and then 974, 973. I mean, first off, that's a very powerful low. But the track with this one is it goes through here and then it just cuts right into PA. It's still some debate if it's going to make an inner track or off the coast. Either solution, as you can tell, even if it goes inland, it's going to be a very powerful low. In the 970s. I mean, that's a bomb cyclone. That's what you're talking about in the wintertime in those big blizzards. If this was a snow event, like a lot of people have said so far, this would be an absolutely all out 3-footer snowstorm. Look at the wind gusts on this. We're going to look at some of the winds, but very impressive in the 850 millibars. I mean, a lot of wind. But your rainfall, once again, very in mounts. Um, Pretty much everyone's seeing up to 2 inches. Some areas seeing 3, some even seeing 4. That's why we already have 2 to 4 on the AccuWeather, and my forecast kind of agrees with that. You could tell where this makes landfall, potentially 4 to 6 inches, maybe even up to 8 in some spots. But if, like I said, 3 inches is the inclement, or whatever however you say that word, into 30 inches of snow to pretty much a foot in each inch. So if you do it, probably 36 inches, like I said. But um we take a look at the NAM 3KM. This is gonna be another very important model, very aggressive, probably. To be real with you. Wow, that has a very whoa. Okay, NAM. We're not even gonna bother with that. That's a little too far inland. That's taking it near Erie. That's just a little run that does not work because no models are showing that. But I guess we'll watch. We looked at the 0Z of the herd. Yeah. Okay, interesting. But we take a look at the Euro 18Z, a model that's actually been doing really good on this storm, not gonna lie. The Euro has been doing good with these storms. I'm gonna take that. But there it is, it making landfall there. But you tell it has it going off the coast and not even making it up to the coast. I mean, this rides the coast. You look at a 979 millibar storm, and I mean 979 to a 975 to a 974. I mean, this is a bomb cyclone. This is going to be bringing a lot of impacts, a lot of winds. No snow. Maybe on the backside, but for the most part, not too much snow. But your rainfall totals, it's going to be cranking. I mean, there it is again on the model. Euro showing at least everybody seeing 2 to 3 inches with spots seeing 4 inches. It's gonna be a big rainmaker. A lot of rain with this one. Um, why not? Let's look at the icons coming out. I did not know that. Icon is coming out, and we're actually gonna take a look. So it makes landfall there, and yep, like I said, rides up the East Coast. Oh wow, look at that. Just absolutely heavy rain with the newest run. Not fully done yet, but let's take a look at another model. Canadian rides up. Very large nor'easter, heavy rain, like I said, and strong winds and back in snow is very possible. Um, Another model that's very aggressive on this is your GFS. I mean, it's very powerful, 983, ending up being a 978. So once again, one of those systems where this is going to be bringing blizzard impacts, but with rain. So expect a windswept rain, um, really heavy rainfall rates. You're going to look at 1 to 2 inches an hour in spots. And if you get under a long period of a band in the storm with winds, yeah, you are going to lose some power. So GFS once again, everybody's seeing at least 2 to 4 inches. All right, very possible in this storm. Um, we're waiting on the icon. I would like to see the full run of the icon. By the end of this video, hopefully. But once again, oh, more runs came out. Oh, okay. I mean, that thing just rides up. I mean, look at that heavy rain though. And that's even winds with it. That's really, really bad. Let's look at the COD weather forecast. Let's take a look at this model, the wrap, and model we look at. Sorry, snow lovers. I agree with you. For us snow lovers, we don't get our big blizzard we wanted in this one. But it will bring some significant impacts. And I do expect some major power outages, not gonna lie. Because you have to remember these power lines are gonna be filled with, first off, puddles in the base of the power poles. And then you got 40 to 50 mile an hour wind gust with just flooding rains. It is not going to be a please. And we already have some high rivers and some even puddles from the last system. I was looking at some of the puddles today. That's from last Sunday, and it's still there. It's really crazy. Like that rain really played a big role, and we got up to like 3 inches last Sunday. This Sunday could be 3 plus. I mean, you really think about it, it's a lot of rain. And this isn't going to be a complete rain. I don't think this low is going to go this far in line, in my belief. 18Z wasn't even like that. Um, let's just look at this. Look at that rain, goddamn. Wind speed. We look at the flooding for this. Let's look in the day two. There is the flooding for Florida. At least a 15%. I wouldn't even rule out a moderate. Yeah, moderate will be next. Day 3, there it is. They actually added more areas. So a lot more of these areas in the yellows. That is no surprise. Day 4, Maine in the yellow, and there's day 5, nothing. So very interesting. Severe weather. Um, I wish I can go live on this, but I'm probably not. But it's going to be some type of storm, I'm telling you. They do have a slight risk for tomorrow and then a marginal for Sunday. Um wow, that is crazy, that nor'easter. I mean look at this. Just absolutely large nor'easter. Total accumulations. Let's damn it. Nope, not yet. The RGen model. So the RGen model is not out yet. Maybe just give me 1 second. And it is nope, not enough. Yeah, not enough. This is FV3. Maybe this. Oh wow. Okay, this one is definitely up there. But look at the heavy rain. Big thing is with the system, I'm really worried about is that dumping rain. We're gonna probably have many areas for quite a few hours where it is a windswept pouring rain. I mean, in some of these rain bands could be up to 2 inches an hour with windswept rain. That is going to be a very big problem. I really think in this storm, and I really think people need to get generators, water, food, because this nor'easter is going to really rock the northeast and southeast, especially tomorrow. It's going to rock the southeast, but Sunday, I mean, this thing is going to look ruthless marching up that coast. I'm telling you now, it's going to be no joke when it comes. All right. Did they put a wind forecast? I mean, they did 40 to 60 along the coast. They didn't, like I said, 2 to 4 inches along the east coast here. That's very likely. 4 to 8 in Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, and parts of North Carolina. There's the biggest impacts is expected in that darker green with your greatest impacts, probably with the winds too. Um, I'll probably post a video tomorrow, but I'm probably actually gonna let you guys go and get this published. Um, Not too much other information on this right now. They haven't posted any winter wind advisories. They're probably gonna do a lot of alerts tomorrow, so be prepared to get a lot of alerts if you are in the path of the system, like wind advisories, more flash flood watches. I wouldn't be surprised. Coastal alerts expected, but I'm gonna let you guys go. Enjoy your night. We'll talk tomorrow morning. Bye.